Okay, this is Bagger Don at StockMarketCaddy.com. It's January 4th at almost 8 p.m. And we started to do something last night at January 3rd. And again, I'm just trying to put myself in the shoes of other folks that are out there trading. You're out there in the forest and you're trying to find your way. And we do things a lot different here than I think folks can appreciate. I'm not on CNBC. I don't advertise. It's purely through word of mouth. We work very hard at what we do. Everything is homegrown, from the website to the systems that we trade. And but I want to demonstrate, so I'm going to be taking the time and the trouble. I hope we'll gather some like-minded folks. We want to surround ourselves with like-minded folks who are very serious about trading and looking to, find their way, and are looking for a mentor or looking for a trading coach, caddy, so to speak. So what we've been doing is we showed, if you go back to last night, which was on January 3rd, we have a YouTube video, and it goes into more detail of the strategy and the performance for each market. But we're actually running for at least a week. We'll see what the interest is, and maybe we continue it all year. I'm not sure. But we picked 7 markets, which is the ES, the S&P, the NQ, the NASDAQ, RTY, which is the Russell, GC, which is gold. These are futures contracts. CL, which is oil, HG, which is copper, NEC, which is the euro. The strategy is running. It's called the green tee strategy, which is a forward. We're using the golf tees as a euphemism, or as an analogy, and it's meant to run on an intraday basis, and it's running totally by itself 98, 97% of the time. And when I say that, I'm always free to come in to, clip some profits, maybe a little bit before the machine. But and it's running on what we call a case chart, which is a specialized chart, price chart. Does not use time. Well, it does use time, but it not in the traditional sense. And I don't have time here on YouTube to explain. But to our members, we do. And for our members, we actually make these strategies and indicators and whatnot available. You can use the same thing and the same approach. And by the way, even if you're not a member and you want a copy of our scorecard, we can get one to you. Just let us know. But you can run this as well on stocks, ETFs, and what have you. So let's go to the very first market. And what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to record what the machine has done since midnight to now. And then we got to also update, because they did this around 8 o'clock last night, and this is what it was running live. So it's entirely possible there could have been a trade or two after we did this. So we'll need to update that, either win or loss, and also the number of trades. So let's go do that. I'm going to minimize this here, and let me bring up the chart with strategy running on it. Here's the ES, and this is the green T. We have a white T and a black T, and it's like playing from the tips. But for most people, they maybe don't appreciate when you start pushing yourself further back, just like on a golf course, your risk level picks up. And so you have to have the skill to be able to play from the tips, and you have to have not just the skill. You need to have the experience, but you also need to have the capital and the risk capital to trade from the tips. I know everyone wants to, but it's a good lesson to teach that you just not every chart is the same. Okay, so let's go look at what the green strategy did today. 4 trades, only won 25%, but it won 187.50. And we got to look at, we got 812.50 from yesterday, and 5 trades, so we need to update that. So I bring up my no, I just confused myself. So let's just say we'll do one day. 187.50 and 4. Okay, so let's 187. 187.50 and 4. Now we did something different. We must have had a trade following, so we had 5 trades and was 812.50 for yesterday. Okay, so we have to make this an update. and we have to an additional trade. Okay, and this is what we do. We're very systematic, and hopefully this is comparable to the way that you keep a trade journal or keep score. But we got to keep score. We're in this to make money. So now let's go to the NQ green. All right. We had 25 trades. Now I'm a little concerned here. One of the things that we're trying to do as we run this, we're looking at our actual performance versus the back test. And we're looking not just at profit and loss, but we're looking at the number of trades and win ratios and what we call profit factors. So if we see, if I continue to see very high trade counts, we may have to make an adjustment on the particular strategy running on this particular market. But we'll give it a few more days. But she had 25 trades, which since midnight, I consider it a lot. And it netted 140 though. So we come in here, we record 140, and we write down 25. Okay, so let's go back, and we want to look here. All right, and here we're at 600, and we had 13 trades. Now I do recall we're gonna have to make an adjustment here. This is going to be 600, and you know what, I forgot last night. We actually had to make a change on this market because she was, as you can tell, she was running too hot. Even last night we had 24. So we actually made an adjustment, and the adjustment we made was by increasing the brick size on our case bar to actually try to slow it down. So, and I forgot to come in and adjust this here, and I'm realizing that now. So, but everything else should be copacetic, but it is on the NQ. 25, even 13, 25 is running a little hot, but the market's been pretty choppy. When I say hot, just trading too much, even for a machine. Let's see how everything else works out here, though. Now we're going to come here to the green tea, and we had 13 trades since midnight, and 440. So we're going to write in 440, and we're going to write in 13. Now let's go back and take a look together. Wow, we also made an adjustment here, but it was considerably higher. So they're running really the same thing. It's the same thing. I think we had to slow this one down, but we didn't, because I'm seeing it now. So what we're going to do is we're going to stay put here, but she's running hot. I'm concerned with these number of trades, so we're going to slow this one down, but we're going to have to make the adjustment. So I'm sorry, it was actually 21 trades here, and bear with me, and it was a loss of 290. And this is what we do. I mean, this is how we can, this is when we do our testing. We do back testing, we do forward testing. I got to get moving because I only got 10 minutes on YouTube. All right, so let's keep going together here real fast. Let's go to our Russell. Okay, we're going to go to gold, and we're going to go 13 trades today for 190. So we go to gold, 190, 13 trades, and let's go back and look. For yesterday was 13 and 650. So let's pull this back up. 13. Got to adjust this down. It's actually was so it must have drawn back. It didn't capture as much profit as what we had at 8 o'clock, and that's okay. Now let's go to the CL. I'm trying to catch up to for YouTube. In fact, let me pause. Well, I better not. I want you to see it. So we'll see. Hopefully, I can get all this in YouTube. Okay, so for oil, 3 trades, a loss of 20. So come right in here. Let's record the 3 trades, and then it was minus 20. And then let's, she was doing quite well last night. Let's look at what it finished with. 1 trade, 1670. And so we had recorded the 1 trade, but we got even more. 1670. She went on to make more money, up until midnight. Otherwise, if I didn't make the adjustment here, I'd have to do all the recording like all within 1 minute of midnight, because that's when she rolls from one day to the next. Now let's go to copper. And let's look at copper. 6 trades today. Ooh, nice, for $1,100. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's nice. Now that's what I like to see. 6 balanced trades for a copper, 1,100. Now let's go back and look, double check. What about yesterday? We got a loss of 462.50 on 9. What do we have? A loss of 462. Was it me? I think. I'm sorry. 462. I'm rushing here a little bit, but this is what we have to do. A loss of 462.50. We want to be exact. So, and it was on 9 trades. So it went on to lose a little bit more. Let's go back. Right, 462.50 on 9. And then our last market is the euro. Oh, beautiful. Euro had 4 trades, 556. Go here, 5 trades. And I'm brain dead. What did I just say? Done. 55625. 556.25. And let's just double check what it did yesterday. 600 on 8. And I think we have to knock it down. Yep. So we got to knock this down to 600 on 8. All right. There you go, folks. I hope I can get this on YouTube. So week to date, Wednesday to Thursday. Oh, look at this. It's not adding up correctly. Hold on. Okay, so there's the total. I got a little dollar sign in here. That's just totaling the trades. It's not $69. It should be 69 trades. So yesterday we ran 70 trades. Today we ran 69 trades. Yesterday we made $35.80. Today we made $59.98 on these 7 markets. The total is $5,178.73. So there's a lot that we can learn from this, but I'm running out of time, but we'll be here tomorrow night and we'll keep doing this. But I love to look at it because now I can see, okay, with the ES, $1,000, 740 on the NQ, 150 on the Russell, 840 on GC, 1600 on oil, 362 minus on copper, EC. The idea is that if you're running 7 markets, as opposed to playing hopscotch yourself, you pick 7, let the market hopscotch, and although copper hasn't done so well, maybe copper pays off, and maybe tomorrow oil loses a little bit. That's the idea of the concept, folks. But once again, we're doing this as an illustration to show you how a professional goes about mechanically trading and running strategies and keeping score and doing this sort of thing. Looking to elevate your game. Okay? If you want to run out, grab an E-Trade account, go down to the driving range, spray golf balls all over the place, run out every weekend and spray golf balls all over, have at it, okay? Don't call us. Okay, I want to work with those people that want to really elevate their game. You're more than welcome to call anytime, all right?